Neville Hall Hospital in Abergavenny is changing on the 17th of November 2020. Poeus Teaching Health Board has produced an information booklet which is being sent to households in the Neville Hall Hospital catchment at the beginning of November. It is also available from the Health Board website at pthb.nhs.wales. That's pthb.nhs.wales. We have produced this audio version to help you find out more. Page 2. Know your healthcare options when Neville Hall Hospital changes on 17th of November 2020. Call 999 or go to your nearest A&E if you or your child have a life-threatening illness or serious injury. Make sure you know where your nearest A&E department will be from the 17th of November 2020. Call 111 or go to a minor injury unit if you or your child have a minor injury. For children under 2 with a minor injury, please go to A&E. For adults and children over 2 years old with a minor injury, please go to a minor injury unit. Make sure you know where your nearest minor injury unit will be from the 17th of November 2020. You can contact your GP if you or your child have an illness or concern that is not immediately life-threatening. You can talk to your Poeus midwife about your birth options. Your Poeus midwife can be contacted in an emergency on 01874 622 443. That's 01874 622 443. Call NHS 111 or visit www.111.wales.nhs.uk. That's 111.wales.nhs.uk. If you or your child is unwell, unsure what to do and need help. You can also call 111 for urgent GP care when your own surgery is closed. You can also treat at home or contact your pharmacist if you or your child have a minor illness or ailment such as a sore throat, cough, skin irritation or common mild illness. Page 3. Introduction from Professor Vivian Harpwood, Chair of Poeus Teaching Health Board, and Carol Schillebeer, Chief Executive of Poeus Teaching Health Board. From 17th of November, services at Neville Hall Hospital are changing. These changes will affect you if Neville Hall Hospital is your nearest District General Hospital. These changes are happening earlier than expected because the Grange University Hospital near Cwmbran is opening 4 months ahead of schedule. These changes have been planned for a long time as a result of the decisions made following consultation on the South Wales programme, but the hospital is opening early to help the NHS prepare for COVID-19 during the winter. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide a wide range of outpatient appointments, diagnostics and planned procedures, but it will no longer provide consultant-led accident and emergency services, consultant-led maternity and neonatal services, and consultant-led children's services. But these services will continue to be available to you from other hospitals here in Wales and in neighbouring counties in England. For example, most people whose current closest A&E hospital is Neville Hall will in future be closest to Prince Charles Hospital in Merthyr Tydfil. We want to reassure you that your health and well-being is our priority and you will still get the best treatment, but it might be in a different place. We have put together this information booklet to ensure you can access the right care at the right time and in the right place. Thank you for your understanding and for everything you are doing to keep Wales safe. Page 4 and page 5. What changes are happening at Neville Hall Hospital? Neville Hall Hospital in Abergavenny is changing on the 17th of November 2020. This is because the Grange University Hospital in Cwmbran will open ahead of schedule to help the NHS respond to winter pressures and to a potential second wave of COVID-19. Many of the services you receive at Neville Hall Hospital will remain the same, but some important changes may affect how you access some health services in future. These changes mainly affect consultant-led A&E services, more complex operations, those requiring overnight stay, consultant-led maternity and neonatal services, and consultant-led children's services. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide first-class care to residents of South and Mid Powys when the Grange University Hospital opens on the 17th of November. For example, work is underway on a business case to establish a new radiotherapy unit at the Neville Hall Hospital, run by Voluntary NHS Trust. If approved, this would provide life-saving cancer treatment closer to home for more South and Mid Powys residents. Here are examples of the services that will continue at Neville Hall Hospital and those that will change. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide a 24/7 nurse-led minor injury unit for adults and children aged 1 and over. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide day surgery, that surgery where you are operated on and discharged on the same day. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide a wide range of routine outpatient clinics for adults and children. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide diagnostic services such as assessments, X-rays, MRI and CT scans. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide a medical assessment unit, enhanced frailty unit and 213 inpatient beds. And Neville Hall Hospital will continue to have a midwife-led maternity unit. But Neville Hall Hospital will not have a consultant-led accident and emergency department, so make sure you know where your nearest A&E department will be from the 17th of November. There'll be more information about that later. Neville Hall Hospital won't have a children's inpatient unit, so again make sure you know where your nearest children's inpatient unit will be and the nearest A&E department that will look after children's serious illnesses and injuries. Again, there's more information about that later. Neville Hall Hospital won't provide consultant-led births or a special care baby unit, so talk to your Poeus midwife about your birth plan. And Neville Hall Hospital won't provide inpatient surgery requiring overnight stay, and you'll be contacted about any changes to your planned care. And remember that all of these services will continue to be available to you from neighbouring hospitals in South Wales and also in neighbouring counties in England. Page 6 and page 7, Caring for My Child. Children's services at Neville Hall Hospital are changing from the 17th of November 2020. Outpatient and planned day case surgery will continue, but children's A&E and inpatient care will be available from neighbouring hospitals. Here are some examples of how children's services at Neville Hall Hospital are changing from the 17th of November 2020. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide a wide range of routine outpatient clinics. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide planned day case surgery, for example tonsils and adenoids. Neville Hall Hospital will continue to provide minor injury services for children aged 1 and over. But Neville Hall Hospital won't provide consultant-led accident and emergency services, so you'll need to go to an alternative hospital for A&E services, and these will continue to be available to you from other hospitals in Wales and in England. Most people who currently live closest to Neville Hall Hospital will in future be closest to Prince Charles Hospital in Merthyr Tydfil. Neville Hall Hospital won't have a paediatric assessment unit, so again that will be available from your nearest A&E hospital. And Neville Hall Hospital won't provide children's inpatient services, for example, overnight beds. And again, those will be available to you from neighbouring hospitals. So from 17th of November, Neville Hall Hospital will not provide an emergency children's services for serious illnesses and injuries. In an emergency, call 999 or take your child to your nearest A&E department. Immediately dial 999 to request an ambulance if your child stops breathing, is struggling to breathe, for example if the area under their rib cage is sucked in, is unconscious or seems unaware of what's going on, won't wake up, or has a seizure, a fit, for the first time, even if they seem to recover. And take your child to your nearest A&E department if they have a high temperature, a fever, and they're lethargic, lacking in energy, despite having paracetamol or ibuprofen. If they are breathing very fast, panting, or very wheezy. If they have severe abdominal tummy pain. If they have a cut that won't stop bleeding or is gaping open. If they have a leg or arm injury and they're unable to use the limb. Or if they have swallowed poison or tablets. So please do talk to your clinical team if you are unsure about how the changes to Neville Hall Hospital may affect any ongoing care that your child receives for ongoing or chronic conditions. Now, where you take your child depends on their age and the severity of their illness or injuries. So for any child of any age, if they've got a very serious illness or injury, dial 999 or go to A&E. For minor injuries, you should dial 111 or go to A&E for children under the age of 2. And for children aged 2 and over, you can dial 111 and you can also go to a minor injury unit. So the dividing line there is the age of 2. There's one exception to that, which is that Neville Hall Hospital minor injury unit can also see children aged 1 and over. But our minor injury units here in Poeus can see children aged 2 and over. So people living in South and Mid Powys will continue to access consultant-led accident and emergency services at neighbouring hospitals, and those include Prince Charles Hospital in Merthyr Tydfil, Morriston Hospital in Swansea, Glangwili General Hospital in Carmarthen, Bronglais General Hospital in Aberystwyth, County Hospital in Hereford, and the Grange University Hospital in Cwmbran when that opens on the 17th of November. So make sure that you know where your nearest A&E department will be from the 17th of November. Page 8 and page 9. How do I access healthcare in an emergency? Emergency care at Neville Hall Hospital is changing on the 17th of November 2020. Neville Hall Hospital will provide a 24/7 nurse-led minor injury unit. It will not provide consultant-led accident and emergency services. So in a medical emergency, make sure you've listened to our previous pages with details on how to care for your child in an emergency. And remember, call 999 if you have a life-threatening illness or serious injury. Here are some examples of medical emergencies when you should call 999. Chest pain, difficulty in breathing, loss of consciousness, severe loss of blood, choking, fitting or convulsions, drowning, or severe allergic reactions. And if you call 999 and you're taken to hospital by ambulance, they will take you to the best place for your treatment and care. Where will I receive consultant-led emergency care? From 17th of November 2020, residents of South and Mid Powys will continue to access consultant-led accident and emergency services at a wide range of hospitals across Wales and at neighbouring hospitals in England. Most people whose current closest A&E hospital is Neville Hall will in future be closest to Prince Charles Hospital in Merthyr Tydfil. A&E hospitals include Prince Charles Hospital in Merthyr Tydfil, Morriston Hospital in Swansea, Glangwili General Hospital in Carmarthen, Bronglais General Hospital in Aberystwyth, County Hospital in Hereford, and the Grange University Hospital in Cwmbran. For the most serious injuries, called major trauma, the best place to be is a major trauma centre, such as the University Hospital of Wales in Cardiff. There's more information about that later. You can find your nearest A&E department or minor injury unit by using the local services search on the NHS 111 Wales website at 111.wales.nhs.uk, or you can call 111 for more information. Where should I go with a minor injury? Minor injury units in Poeus and in neighbouring counties can treat less serious injuries such as cuts, bites and sprains. They are run by experienced nurses with extra training in the treatment of injuries. Minor injury units in South and Mid Powys are able to treat adults and children aged 2 and over, and they include Brecon, open 24 hours a day. Ring ahead on 01874 615 800. That's 01874 615 800. Landrindod Wells is open from 7 a.m. to midnight every day of the week. Ring ahead on 01597 828 735. That's 01597 828 735. Gunlais is open from 8:30 to 4 p.m. from Monday to Friday, excluding bank holidays. Ring ahead on 01639 844 777. That's 01639 844 777. And during COVID-19, we do ask you to call before you visit so that we can keep you safe and keep our staff safe. Our expert nurses will be able to provide you with advice over the telephone, book an appointment for you, or refer you to another service if that's more appropriate for your illness or injury. Many GP practices in Powys also offer a minor injury service. Check with your local practice for details. You can also access a wide range of health advice in your local community. There'll be more about that in a later chapter. And remember that Neville Hall Hospital will also provide a 24/7 nurse-led minor injury unit from the 17th of November 2020. This unit can treat adults and it can treat children aged 1 and over. And remember, our minor injury units in Poeus can treat adults and children aged 2 and over. So, call 999 if you have a life-threatening illness or serious injury, and dial 111 if it's urgent but not life-threatening. NHS 111 Wales is free to call 24 hours a day, and they also have a handy website at 111.wales.nhs.uk. That's 111.wales.nhs.uk. Page 10. Your birth choices. From mid-November 2020, Nevill Hall Hospital will not provide a consultant-led maternity unit. Talk to your Poeus midwife about your birth options. If you're expecting, we want you to have as much information as possible to help you through your pregnancy and plan your labour and birth. Where can I give birth? You can give birth at home, in a unit run by midwives called a midwife-led birth unit, or in a consultant-led unit in a major hospital. Your options about where to have your baby will depend on an assessment of your needs. Women who are healthy with no complications, known as low risk, may be able to consider all of these birth locations. Women with some medical conditions may be advised to give birth in a consultant-led unit in case you need additional treatment for you or your baby. Your midwife will be able to help you plan the birth you want, whilst ensuring the well-being of you and your baby. Our South Poeus midwife team can also be contacted if you need emergency advice overnight or at the weekend, and they can be contacted via the Brecon Hospital switchboard on 01874 622 443. That's 01874 622 443. And remember, call 999 if you have an obstetric or gynecological emergency. Welsh Ambulance Service will take you to the most appropriate hospital for your care and treatment. So what are your birth options from November 2020? Home births. Well, these don't change because our experienced midwife team here in Powys offers home births across the county. Midwife-led birth unit. There's no change here either because our experienced midwifery team in Powys offers midwife-led births in our birth centres in Brecon, Landrindod-Wells, Knighton, Llanidloes, Newtown and Welshpool. Consultant-led maternity unit do change though, because Neville Hall Hospital will no longer offer consultant-led births or a special care baby unit from mid-November. So please do discuss your birth plan with your Poeus midwife. If you've already booked to give birth with an Bevan University Health Board, we recommend continuity of care with your obstetric plan. So this would mean that your consultant-led birth would take place at the Grange University Hospital from mid-November. Page 11. What's happening to planned care? Planned care services at Neville Hall Hospital are changing from the 17th of November 2020. It will continue to provide a wide range of outpatient appointments, scans and day case surgery. It will no longer provide inpatient surgery requiring overnight stay. Many planned care appointments for residents of South and Mid Powys are available in our community hospitals here in the county. This includes day case surgery at our hospitals in Brecon and Llandrindod-Wells. So unless you are contacted, please assume that your outpatient appointment, scan, planned operation or procedure is going ahead unchanged. Now please accept our apologies that COVID-19 is continuing to affect planned appointments. Staff across the NHS are working hard to restart services whilst ensuring this is safe for patients and safe for staff. And you can find information about the steps being taken to restart services in Powys and in neighbouring hospitals from our website at www.pthb.nhs.wales/find/restart. That's www.pthb.nhs.wales/find/restart. Here are some of the ways in which planned care services are changing and how they're staying the same. So day surgery will continue to be available at Neville Hall Hospital, and also we provide some day surgery services in Powys. Diagnostic services such as assessments and scans, including X-ray, MRI and CT, will continue to be available at Neville Hall Hospital. And remember, we also provide some diagnostic services such as X-ray and endoscopy from our hospitals here in Powys. A wide range of outpatient appointments, including for children's and maternity services, will continue to be available at Neville Hall Hospital. And remember, we also provide a wide range of outpatient services in our community hospitals here in Powys. But Neville Hall Hospital won't provide more complex surgery requiring overnight stay. So that will continue to be available to you from other hospitals, and you'll be contacted about any changes to your planned care. Page 12. Welsh Ambulance Service. The Welsh Ambulance Service is here to provide life-saving care in Poeus 24 hours a day. We have been working with the Welsh Ambulance Service so that they are ready to respond to the changes taking place at Neville Hall Hospital from the 17th of November 2020. Following a serious incident or trauma, the pre-hospital role of paramedics is the most important aspect of the life-saving process. All crews are highly skilled professionals who can treat and stabilise patients before taking them to the most appropriate hospital if necessary. What happens when you call? You will need to tell the operator the address where help is needed, including the postcode if you know it, the phone number you are calling from, what is wrong and what has happened. The operator will dispatch an emergency ambulance, rapid response vehicle, urgent care vehicle, volunteer first responder, air ambulance helicopter or specialist teams depending on the incident and location. Appropriate help will start to be arranged immediately. However, they will also ask the patient's age, sex and medical history, whether the patient is breathing, conscious, bleeding seriously or has had persistent chest pain, the type of illness or injury and how it happened. The operator will also tell you the best way to help the patient whilst the ambulance is on the way. When help arrives, the patient's clinical condition will be assessed and treatment may be given as necessary at the scene. If after treatment the patient's condition is still critical, then they will be taken to either the nearest hospital accident and emergency department or the most appropriate specialist centre, such as a heart attack centre or burns unit. For more information about the Welsh Ambulance Service, you can head to www.ambulance.wales.nhs.uk. That's www.ambulance.wales.nhs.uk. Page 13. 24/7 Air Ambulance. To ensure that everybody in Wales receives the same level of care, no matter where and when you need help, the Wales Air Ambulance is providing a new 24/7 service. Since the 1st of July, Wales's 24/7 Air Ambulance service has been up and running with a new 24/7 air support desk and the launch of the nighttime service, where a consultant and critical care practitioner operate between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. from the Cardiff heliport base using a rapid response vehicle. As part of Phase 2 of the nighttime service, from December, a double pilot crew and aircraft will be based at Cardiff heliport between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m, ensuring that the service has the capability to attend medical emergencies across Wales. For more information about the latest developments, you can head to www.emrts.cymru/247. That's www.emrts.cymru/247. You can find out more about the Wales Air Ambulance charity and make a donation at www.walesairambulance.com. That's www.walesairambulance.com. Page 14. South Wales Major Trauma Network. Serving the population of South Wales, West Wales and South Poeus, the Major Trauma Network aims to ensure patients with life-threatening or life-changing injuries receive the best possible care and treatment. This new network launched in September 2020. It includes a major trauma centre at the University Hospital of Wales. It includes trauma units such as Prince Charles Hospital, Glangwili General Hospital, Grange University Hospital in Cwmbran and Morriston Hospital. and it includes rural trauma facilities, which includes Bronglice General Hospital, and these are supported by other hospitals within the region. The network complements the arrangements already in place for other parts of Poeus, where our residents access the designated trauma units at County Hospital in Hereford and Royal Shrewsbury Hospital, and they access trauma centres in Stoke and in Birmingham. What is major trauma? Major trauma refers to multiple and serious injuries that could result in disability or death. For example, serious head injuries, multiple injuries caused by road traffic accidents, and gunshot wounds. Patients with these types of injuries will have a better chance of survival if they are treated within a major trauma network. A major trauma network helps to ensure speedier recovery, reduced disability, quicker return to normal life, and better access to 24/7 major trauma care. What happens in an emergency? Well, call 999 if you have a life or limb-threatening emergency. The Welsh Ambulance Service or Welsh Air Ambulance will take you to the most appropriate hospital for your care and treatment. For the most serious injuries, the best place to be is a major trauma centre. For more information about the South Wales Major Trauma Network, you can head to www.pthb.nhs.wales/find/major trauma. That's www.pthb.nhs.wales/find/major trauma. Page 15. Local care and support. A trip to the GP isn't always the best path to follow when we are unwell. Did you know that there are a number of local alternatives you can consider? Self-care. Sometimes self-care is the answer. Having a good first aid kit to hand often means you'll manage without even leaving home. Having a well-stocked first aid kit in the cupboard means you'll be prepared for when those common aches, pains, ailments and injuries surprise you. 111 Wales. This free service is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can call 111 or on their website you'll find an A to Z online symptom checker offering advice on treatment, contact details for your local chemist, dentist, optician or minor injuries unit, and much more. Often there's no need to leave the comfort of home. You can find out more by dialing 111 or going to 111.wales.nhs.uk. That's 111.wales.nhs.uk. Pharmacy. Community pharmacists offer fast and effective advice on over-the-counter treatments for a variety of minor illnesses or injuries. Minor injury unit. Have you injured yourself? Then follow the path to the minor injury unit. Specialist nurses are waiting to assess on-site and treat a range of injuries such as cuts, insect bites, minor injuries, for example, minor head injuries where you haven't lost consciousness, and more. There are minor injury units in Brecon, Llandrindod-Wells, Neville Hall and Ystradgynlais hospitals. You can find out more about minor injury units earlier in our audio file today. Information about caring for your sick child was also included earlier in our audio version of this information booklet. Helping each other. There are lots of voluntary organisations in South and Mid Powys here to help. For more information about these organisations, you can go to the Info Engine website or contact your community connector. Your GP. Of course, the GP is still available when you need them, but by considering the alternatives first, You are helping to ensure that they see the people that most need them, and it helps us all in the long run. So please be aware, though, that some of these services continue to be affected by COVID-19. We apologise for any inconvenience whilst we take steps to keep you safe and keep our staff safe. Page 16. Information about local community and voluntary organisations. CREDI Connecting Carers. Do you look after someone with a health condition and/or a disability? Then you matter too. CREDI supports young and adult carers. How CREDI supports depends upon each individual person and their circumstances, but here are some ways that they can help. Practical information on getting support with your caring role, services for the person you look after, respite, financial benefits you may be entitled to. Emotional support. They have a free counselling service run by skilled volunteers. They are trained to give you the time and the space to work through challenges and find solutions in a flexible manner, focusing on what truly matters to you. Young carers and adult carers groups. People who attend these groups report getting so much support from each other through sharing information, tips, activities, and even having fun. Working alongside you for however long you would like them to, and without any pressure. Courses to help manage your caring role, such as first aid, manual handling, stress less, and sleep easy. You can get in touch with CREDI Connecting Carers by phone on 01597 823 800. That's 01597 823 800. You can email them at carers@credi.cymru. So that's email carers@credi, which is spelt CREDU.cymru. And you can find them on the web at www.credi.cymru. So that's www.credi, spelt CREDU.cymru, spelt CYMRU. Next section, Info Engine. Info Engine is the online directory of third sector services across Wales. If you are looking to find out what services are available in your local area, then look no further than Info Engine. Go to www.infoengine.wales. That's www.infoengine.wales. And Info Engine is spelt INFOENGINE. That's www.infoengine.wales. And if you're looking for local and national organisations and services that can help you, there's also Poeus County, which is the place to find information about a range of wellbeing services across Wales. You can contact them at help@dewis.wales. Dewis is spelt DEWIS. That's help@dewis.wales. And you can find them on the World Wide Web by searching for Dewis. That's DEWIS. Page 17. Information about community connectors. Are you looking for support? Are you not sure who to ask? The Community Connectors service provided by Poeus Association of Voluntary Organisations, or PAVO, can put you in touch with voluntary organisations and community groups to support you. They will work with you to access the right local services, support and information. You can ring them about many different things: shopping support, transport, benefits, health conditions, housing, loneliness and much more. To talk to a community connector, you can call them on 01597 828 649. That's 01597 828 649. Or email community.connectors@pavo.org.uk. And Pavo is spelt Pavo. That's community.connectors@pavo.org.uk. Page 18. Information about services from Poeus County Council. First, Ask Sarah. Ask Sarah is an easy-to-use self-assessment tool that provides expert advice and information on products and equipment for older and disabled adults and children to make your daily life easier. You can visit the Ask Sarah website at www.pthb.nhs.wales/find/Ask Sarah, and Ask Sarah is spelt ASKSARA. That's www.pthb.nhs.wales/find/Ask Sarah. When you visit the website, you can choose a topic including medication, mobility, memory, hearing and vision, shopping, and personal care. You then answer some questions to identify the areas you need support with, and the website will give you advice on products and equipment that can aid with independent living. That's Ask Sarah. Part 2. Information and advice from Poeus County Council about care and support for adults. Assist is Poeus County Council's information and advice service for adult care and support. If you are looking for information or advice for adult care and support in your area, please call Assist on 0345 602 7050. That's 0345 602 7050. An experienced contact officer will be able to support you to access a range of services, including those for adults, older people, or people with sensory impairment and learning or physical disabilities. For more information on services for adults in your area, you can head to www.pthb.nhs.wales/find/adult services. That's www.pthb.nhs.wales/find/adult services. And adult services is all one word. Part 3. Supporting children and young people's emotional health and well-being. Knowing how to talk to your child about their emotional health and well-being and recognising the signs that they might be worried, anxious or stressed can be really hard. Here's a few signs to look out for. Low mood, sadness, frequent tearfulness. Voicing or showing feelings of hopelessness and helplessness. Irritability, intolerance of others. Lack of enjoyment in things that were once interesting to them. Increasing social isolation, including online socialising. And disturbed sleep patterns. Well, information and support is available. You can go to Cooth Online Counselling, and more information is available at www.cooth.com, and Cooth is spelt Kooth. That's www.cooth.com. You can contact Poeus County Council Early Help Team. You can call them at 01597 827 666. That's 01597 827 666. Pupils can also access support through the hub. But remember, if you or someone you know is in immediate danger, you should dial 999. Page 19. How we can keep Wales safe. As our information booklet goes to print in mid-October, COVID-19 continues to affect all of us and the NHS. Thank you for doing all you can to keep Wales safe. Please remember to observe social distancing, wash your hands regularly, work from home if you can, wear a face covering in indoor public spaces, including public transport, and follow the Welsh Government guidelines and restrictions. The main symptoms of COVID-19 are recent onset of one or more of the following: a new continuous cough, high temperature, loss of or change to your normal sense of smell or taste. You must self-isolate if you or anyone in your extended household has symptoms. If you have symptoms, you must get a test. The impact of COVID-19 does continue to change, so please check for the latest information when you receive this newsletter. Current information from Welsh Government is available from their website at www.gov.wales/coronavirus. That's www.gov.wales/coronavirus. NHS staff and services are still under huge pressure, and we can all do our bit by choosing the right service for our needs. How to contact us. If you would like to share your feedback about the changes outlined in this booklet, you can email us at poeus.engagement@wales.nhs.uk. That's poeus.engagement@wales.nhs.uk. You can write to us at Engagement Team, Poeus Teaching Health Board, Broncleys Hospital, Broncleys, Brecon, LD3 0LU. And Broncleys is spelt BRONLLYS. So that's Engagement Team, Poeus Teaching Health Board, Broncleys Hospital, Broncleys, Brecon, LD3 0LU. And you can also find out more from our website at www.pthb.nhs.wales/Nevill-Hall, and Neville is spelt Nevill. That's www.pthb.nhs.wales/Nevill-Hall. You can also share your feedback with Poeus Community Health Council, which is the independent watchdog to represent the interests of patients and the public in the NHS. You can email them at inquiries.poeuschc@waleschc.org.uk. That's inquiries.poeuschc@waleschc.org.uk. And you can write to them at Poeus Community Health Council, Brecon Office, First Floor, Neuadd Brycheiniog, Cambrian Way, Brecon, LD3 7HR. And Neuadd Brycheiniog is spelt NEUADD-BRYCHEINIOG. So that's Poeus Community Health Council, Brecon Office, First Floor, Neuadd Brycheiniog, Cambrian Way, Brecon, LD3 7HR. Page 20. Page 20 of the leaflet provides a map showing the location of accident and emergency departments, minor injury units, consultant-led maternity units, and midwife-led maternity units. It also provides information about non-emergency patient transport services and public transport. The main A&E departments serving South Powys include County Hospital in Hereford, Prince Charles Hospital in Merthyr Tydfil, Morriston Hospital in Swansea, Glangwili General Hospital in Carmarthen, and Bronglais General Hospital in Aberystwyth, and also the Grange University Hospital in Cwmbran, when it opens in November 2020, will also provide some services for residents of South Powys. The main minor injury units for people in South Powys include Brecon Hospital, Llandrindod Wells Hospital and Ystrad Gunlais Hospital. And from the 17th of November, Neville Hall Hospital will also provide a minor injury unit. The main consultant-led maternity units for residents of South Powys include County Hospital in Hereford, the Grange University Hospital in Cwmbran when it opens on the 17th of November, Prince Charles Hospital in Merthyr Tydfil, Singleton Hospital in Swansea, Glangwili General Hospital in Carmarthen, and Bronglais General Hospital in Aberystwyth. The main midwife-led units for residents of South Powys are in Brecon Hospital, Llandrindod Wells Hospital and Knighton Hospital. And there may be some circumstances where you wish to consider a midwife-led unit outside the county, in which case please talk to your Powys midwife. Getting to hospital. Travelline Cymru provides information and advice on public transport. They have a useful website to help you find a journey to hospital in Wales. You can go to www.myhealthjourney.travelline.cymru. That's www.myhealthjourney.travelline.cymru. You can also call them on 0800 464 0000. That's 0800 464 0000. Non-emergency patient transport services are provided by Welsh Ambulance Service. They provide a transport service for patients across Wales who are unable, for medical reasons, to make their own way to hospital appointments. You can find out more by calling them on 0300 123 2303. That's 0300 123 2303. Or you can visit their website at www.ambulance.wales.nhs.uk. That's www.ambulance.wales.nhs.uk. And remember that you can also find information about your local services by ringing the NHS 111 telephone number. That's free to call 24 hours a day. Or you can visit the 111 website at 111.wales.nhs.uk. That's 111.wales.nhs.uk. And you can also find more information about changes to Nevill Hall Hospital from our website at www.pthb.nhs.wales/Nevill-Hall. That's www.pthb.nhs.wales/Nevill-Hall.